A lot of you were asking, Dylan, what was it like sparring with the top G for your first time? And to give you the context, whenever him and I first sparred together, I had never in my life put boxing gloves on. I never sparred with anybody. The most type of fighting I'd done was like I was on the wrestling team, and then I did karate growing up. So on my end, like I was a wrestler. I'm used to like grappling and doing all that. But when it came to actually boxing, I thought I could punch. But very quickly, I realized I don't know how to actually punch. I don't know how to take a hit or anything like that. So I just got pummeled. And there was a few times where he would literally hold his arms up. He did this to Luke and me. It's like, punch me. And I would start going crazy, punching. And it was like nothing. It was like little pebbles hitting a brick wall. And then he, boom, would get me like in my solar plexus, just put me on the ground. So sparring with him the very first time, and obviously we were doing this every single day, it was fun in the sense of, I was like, man, imagine all the different people that would love to be in this position. But it was also very humbling. And you start realizing there are people on this earth right now that are far stronger than you and could literally just end you. So, and obviously he wasn't going full power or anything like that. But on my end, it made me realize, Dylan, you need to actually take this seriously, which is why even after I left the battle house and I started traveling around the world, I continued to spar on a regular basis because it's not something you just do once or twice or for a month or 2 months. This is something, it's like a lifestyle. Even if you're only doing it once or twice a week, you need to be training yourself how to fight, like shadow boxing. But the best thing is to literally spar with another person. Get used to being punched in the arm, punched in the stomach, learn how to block, learn how to dodge hits, learn how to throw a jab or a hook. You need that. It makes you stronger. And it also, and this is the thing I really love about sparring, is I don't go up to somebody to spar thinking, like, oh yeah, this is going to be fun. Like, I feel the same anxiety that you do, but I still do it. So it's almost like a mind game. It's not about you sparring another person. It's the mind game of not being stuck in your head and instead being loose, being relaxed, taking the punches, throwing the punches, dodging, figuring out where the opponent's about to go. And I absolutely love that aspect of it. So my experience with him, it made me realize how little I actually knew when it came to fighting. One of the biggest lessons I've learned, and obviously in this entire course, I've already went in depth into various lessons I've learned, but one of the biggest things that I grew to appreciate was the power of having a team. Before that, in my mind, I'm Mr. Self-Made. I'm a lone wolf going around the world. I'm doing my thing. But I realized how weak that makes you. That's why I'm such a big proponent of brotherhood, of having a team. And I've been like that for years now because I literally experienced it. There is such a great power in being surrounded by, as you guys would say, other warriors. Like all of you are on a mission together. You're out here building an empire. You're conquering. You're training together. And it gives you a massive edge that the average man in today's world just does not understand. We've forgotten the power of brotherhood, of moving as a team, moving as a unit, living together, training together, working together. So the biggest thing that I took away and have continued to take away is just the power of having people you can count on. And you're going to learn this firsthand as you continue applying my teachings and you go out there and you build a team around you, like how much more power it gives you and how much more leverage it gives you. Instead of you just being some lone freelancer out there trying to figure out how to post content, to do prospecting, to close clients, to fulfill for clients. Now you have an actual team around you where, okay, this guy's doing prospecting and closing. This person's going to be posting content. This person's writing up sales pages, or this person's editing videos. And then you get to focus on what you're good at. Every single person on the team has a specific role. And together, as you move as a unit, you're going to start conquering more and more and more. So you can't be a lone wolf. Like, sure, you can make some decent money as a lone wolf, but it's going to be very lonely. You're not going to be as powerful. And why limit yourself in a world that already is trying to limit you? Like the Matrix, every single second of the day is trying to take your energy and limit you. So why not surround yourself with a bunch of people that are on the same path, on the same journey, on the same wavelength, and conquer the world?